Hi friends, so today I'm back with clearing up under my sink and reorganizing it, because this is something I want to do before December, the month of December come by, and before I decorate for fall. So I'm going to go under my sink. Not only will I reorganize it, but I will be decluttering a lot of stuff. I'm moving them around and throwing some of them. One of the things about me is that I like to keep jars and bottles, breakables, because I do a lot of herbal medicine myself. I mix them and teas, so I always believe something can come into good use. Even though I buy some, for instance, then I would collect some. If I have a good jar with a good lid, I would just cover it. I would just keep it, wash it and keep it there in case I need it. I make my own natural antibiotics. I make inflammation medication. I make herbal teas for high glucose level. I do a lot of stuff because I like I was saying in my prior video, I am not feeling too good. I am not 100% in health, but instead of doing pharmaceutical medication which will cause me more harm in the future, I go with herbs, and I have learned how to do a lot of things throughout the course of the past years while being sick, for me to help myself, help my health, and for me to be able to post videos and to be in my best health that I can be under the circumstances, to just not break down and lay down. I have my good days and my bad days, but for the most part I believe that the herbs that I've been taking for so many years have been helping so good. So that is why you will see so many bottles and jars and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to declutter them. I'm going to make sure I have a lot of lids, jar lids. I have a lot of jars. Some have broken. I never went through it and look for it, and to also throw it out or declutter it. I just kept what I have. Another thing again is that some of the jars that I have bought in the past have had silver covers, and I tend to buy bamboo covers for them. So you see those lids are just there. I'm not going to be throwing this away. I won't be throwing this away, but all the lids and jars, not really necessary. It's just hanging on. I will be getting rid of them. have finished decluttering underneath there. I have taken out everything. Some of the things that you are seeing there is roaches, dead roaches. Some of them are not dead roaches. As a matter of fact, all the brown things that you're seeing there is not roaches. It's just roach vitamins, I call it. I put for them. I bought some stuff on Amazon, and I put it in there for them. All of this is empty now. This is empty now. As you can see, this, I think I have some 3 roaches in it, if you can see that. Yeah. So I have to wash all of these things and clean them. I have this roach vitamin that I got, and I use it. It did a pretty good job. So this is the roach vitamin, like I used to call it, a medication that I bought from Amazon. It did an amazing job. This right here, I blocked it with the duct tape because the people that installed this area, they did not just cut, they made a big hole in there to put this particular plug. So when you have infestation of roaches, and infestation of roaches is not coming from me, guys. It's not me and how I keep my home or none of the things. The thing about it is that I live in a building for that have more or less people, you can call it the projects if you want, but it is a supportive housing building for people with bad health like me that can get assistance and stuff like that. So when you have all different type of people living in a place like this, and they put everybody, it's supposed to be a non-smoking building as well, but every time I walk in the hallway I can take the smell of smoke on this. It's not good for me because I have a particular blood condition that makes me feel like I'm going out of breath, like I'm suffocating, like I'm literally dropping dead. So anything smoke, I'm gasping for air. So yeah, I use this and it helped get rid of the roaches. I used to come out of my kitchen and just see roaches passing, but I was not surprised because my son is the one throwing garbage for me, and I haven't been to the garbage room for a while. But last week when I went there last week, I was shocked to see the wall. It was very late in the night, around after midnight. Wall with tiny little roaches crawling and stuff like that. Now they have an exterminator coming every month, once a month, for people that have that issue. But what happens is that when the exterminator comes, you find that what's going on is that the roaches run out and they run in other apartments and stuff like that. So now I have some stuff to block my vent. I haven't put up all of them yet, but to make sure that after I take, because this roach vitamin is $40 on Amazon. It's not cheap. It's $40, but it is very, very good. So that's why I bought it. This is the second time I'm using it. When I was in the shelter, the same roach issue came along, and I used that and it disappeared the same way. I left the shelter and I never had a roach problem again. So I know for a fact that it works. I had absolutely no problem with roaches then. It just was one, and they came and they did the thing, but I have to put again. So that is one of the reasons why I have to declutter and clean up everything. Before I go any further, these are some under the sink organizers that I bought when I first came here. It's pretty nice. I like it. The gold and the black, really nice. I tried getting some more, but there is no more. There is no more for me to get. So I had the chance to buy 2. I bought 2. I wanted some for my bathroom, but I didn't get any, which I loved. I love them so much. I really do like it. Sorry for saying love them. I don't love things. I love people. I like things. I really like it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna take out these things right now. I'm gonna wash them down, and I'm gonna wipe down underneath the sink, and then I'm gonna continue from here. But yeah, the roaches situation, it was really, really bad. It got to the point where it was creeping me off, and it was bothering me, it was frustrating me, it was stressing me. And I use that, and I can see, like right now, I'm really good at where I'm at. Hello friends, how is everybody doing? How is everything? going with you and your family. Hope you are living your best life in whatever situation or circumstances you may find yourself in. Hope you are blessed and highly favored, and hope you are acknowledging your blessing, because it doesn't matter what you are going through. Your blessing is according to your understanding. Everybody's level of blessing may come differently to them, and it doesn't have to be anything big for you to feel that you are blessed and you are highly favored by God. The roof over your head, the shoes on your feet, the food on your table. And when I say food, I do not mean a heavy duty meal. It can be a loaf of bread with some butter and a nice cup of hot cocoa. And that in itself, because it tastes good in your mouth, it's a blessing. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant and out of the way. So tell me, how are you feeling? Is your body achy? Are you still going through that pain? Are you feeling any better, any more relief from what you have been going through from last week? Or is this week better? I am there trying to fix under this sink. It is complicated for everyone to always have things fixed properly under the sink. But I bought the two organizers for under the sink, but I find myself trying to organize under the sink, and the two organizers is like still not enough, or maybe I just had too much junk under there. So I had this shoe rack I bought for years. I had it there, so it can break down pretty easily. As you can see, I fixed it and I put it under the sink. And to my surprise, it was there and it fit really nice and really cozy under there, and I used it. So it's holding up pretty good. It is. As I'm making that video, I probably have it there for about a week now. It's still holding up pretty good. So this is part one of this video, and part two will be coming up, because what happened when I emptied under the sink, I had to move things around, and I had my coffee bar, so under it, I had to organize it, reorganize it as well. So I just added that, and you find that that in itself, the video was going to be too long, so I had to split it into. So this is part one, and part two is going to come up immediately after. So you can follow up with it to see how it ended up. Okay? Hopefully, each and every one of you are doing well, and you all are blessed by the grace and mercies of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. tea. This tea is particularly, I made it for my high glucose level. It's just cinnamon and orange peel. I'm just cleaning these things up, wiping them down. And to get them ready to put back under there. I have a old shoe rack that I broke down, and I think I'll be using part of it to put under there. I think if I can get it to fit in there, I'll be using it to put under there, and to have a bit more space, because I really want this to work. I want to have a functional under the sink area where I can put all of my cleaning supplies instead of having some there and some under the bathroom sink. So if I store all of my cleaning supplies under the sink right here and it's properly organized, then that means to say it leaves space for me to organize my stuff under the sink, because in the bathroom don't have any space for organization except for under the sink, and usually people put cleaning supplies and stuff like that under there as well. But since there is no large countertop, there is not a wide countertop that came with this particular bathroom, I have to make my own storage. So I have to find means and ways to make storage that can actually, you know, take all of the stuff that I have to store without having cabinets, bathroom cabinets to put them and stuff like that. I had to make all of my own stuff, so that's what I'm left with. So I'm just trying to open up some more space to use. Try and use it wisely. You know, when you just move into a place, it's not too long since I've been here. It's gonna be 3 years this year, I believe, for the summer since I've been here. It's not too long. The place is not a horrible place. The one problem I have with it is that there is not a lot of storage space. There is one closet when you walk in, a foot closet by the door, and it's a 2-bedroom apartment. So you find that each of the bedroom have one closet, and I'm not talking about walk-in closet, only just a small closet, just a little thing, simple little closet. So that's why I had to build my own closet with the shoe rack. I have a video on that, how I build the shoe rack closet, although at the time the camera was not the best, but I think I did a pretty good job executing it. So when you're ready, you can take a look at that as well, because I think it's a pretty good idea for people with minimal storage space and you need more. For me, I need more. One thing I like is shoes and clothes. I like shoes and clothes, and over the years, at my age, I've accumulated quite a bit. And what I tend to do over the years as well is gain weight and lose weight. Now, when I say gain weight, I'm not talking about, like right now I have a lot of weight on. So I have clothes that fit me for that size. Another thing I tend not to do is to always, I used to do it, but when I realized what was going on, I stopped it. Always throwing out my clothes when I lose weight and getting new clothes and whatever. All of a sudden I started just packing it away. Pack it away. Because I lose weight and I gain weight for whatever reason, God knows why. So I have clothes packed away if I were to lose weight for any size. I think I have clothes from size 8 up to size 16 in here. Yeah, you heard me. From size 8 to size 16. I have clothes of that size. So whenever I lose weight or gain weight, it's very easy for me to know. But I don't have to run out and buy clothes because I save what I have already had. And yes, I've been size 16. I've been size 16, size 12, size 8. I've been as tiny as size 5 in my lifetime. So, with that said, I'm trying to make space because I'm somebody, I like to be very grateful for what I have. When God bless you with something, you're not ungrateful. I would wish to have a bigger place because one of the things I did when I first came up to America, I realized that people throw furnitures out every single year. They just change the stuff and they throw stuff out. And good stuff at that. Some of them are moving and they don't have a place to put it. They cannot afford storage. Some people just have a lot of money and they don't know what to do with it. People do a lot of stuff for a lot of reasons. Who knows? But one of the things I promised myself is that I would not be that person to do that. I wouldn't be that person to do that. So I try looking for, when I was looking for my furniture, I started looking for good stuff. Not the crap that you take and drop by the door side. Is the crap you would want to, is the good crap. The good crap you want to keep. The good crap you say, okay, I like it. And I really like it. And I'm not going to put it out. The good crap. So, my living room set consists of 2 futon beds. There are 2 futon beds. Wicker and wood. And I bought them. They were my very first set of furniture I ever bought. They are my very last set of furniture I bought. When I got my very first apartment in America, about 20 odd years ago, I bought this. It breaks down every time I move. I break it down and I put it in storage. And when I move, I bring it back up. Although you know when you have furniture and stuff like that, every time you move, your furniture get destroyed. It's never the same. Thing bump here, thing bump there. It's never the same anymore. So, with that said, this one held up pretty good. I think it's not for one of the main reasons I think it held up so good is because I could break it down in pieces, wrap each piece, and put it in storage. And when I take it off of storage, I can unwrap it and rebuild it. I think that's why it held up so well over the course of the years. If it was just one big piece of sofa to twist the corner and put on the elevator and all of that, I think it would have been done a long time ago. But like I said, it's still been holding on. It's come with a coffee table, 2-side table, a queen size and a full size bed. And I don't intend on getting rid of it anytime soon. I really don't. And if I had, I've looked at furnitures and all of that. And if I had to buy all over again, like right this second, if they had it, I would buy another set brand new again. If I had to get rid of it, I would buy another set brand new again. That's how much I like this piece of furniture. It's just me. Okay, it's just me. It's just who I am. So I like it a lot, and everybody have their preferences and the choice, but I like it. I like the wood. It's me. But with these things, you find that they are very big and bulky, and it was not made for such a tiny apartment. Now I do not know. One of the issues I'm having inside of it, and I said that earlier on in the video, is that the way the apartment is cut. I've lived in small apartments before. I've lived in 1-bedroom apartments. I've lived in 2-bedroom apartments. I've lived in 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartments, whole houses. I've lived in it. I used to live in New Jersey at one time. I've lived in it, so I know what this can take and what it cannot take and what a small apartment is supposed to be like. But the problem with the small apartment is that This apartment, in and out, in and out, in and out, the walls, nothing is just, not, you're not getting just 4 straight corners. You don't get that in here. Every single room inside of here is bumpy, 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 in and out, in and out, and nothing is flat. So you gotta get a whole stretch. So you find it's very difficult to have a layout for such big chairs. And it doesn't make sense because I don't want to go and pay a storage to put one chair and keep one at my home. I don't want to do that. It doesn't make sense. You have a home, you have your chairs and stuff, it should be able to fit. It's not more. I had my table and chairs and I had to put it in the trash. I keep saying that, and I don't know. I'm not the person that throws furniture. It bothers me. And I look for somebody to give it to. I wanted to give it to somebody. It was good, really good. And I had to put it in the trash. It really bothers me because I don't have in that type of way to be taking stuff and throwing it in the trash. God bless me with. But because of inside of here, I couldn't move. I couldn't turn around inside of here. Like, what can I see? So I had to get rid of it, but I'll have my table and chairs again one day. I'm a dreamer, and dreams do come true. And I trust in God with all of my heart. One day, I will have it again, and I will have a bigger place to stay, where both me and my furnitures will be comfortable. It's not everything. Furniture is not everything. Happiness is. So as you can see, this is all clean. I've cleaned it up. I've taken out all of this stuff there. I've wiped down everything. So I'm going to put that back in. I'm going to lay this back down. And after I am sure that everything fits perfectly fine, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just checking to see if it's still wet, because I wash it. I'm going to put some more of that. I'm going to put more of that in there, because when I wiped down, everything that was in there came out. So I'm just going to put some more in there. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and see if I can fit all of that in there. All of the things. By all of the things, I mean this. This is the type of shoe rack I'm talking about that I want to put back inside of there to see if it can hold everything. Because down there, you see down there, but there's space up there as well. There's space up there as well, only if you have something in there to keep it up there. So I think that can help to the back. To the back side of that, I think that can help as well. So let's see how that will work out. Okay, let's see how that will work out. Like for down there, at the back down there, what I would be doing is putting stuff like extra stuff, put it at the back down there so it can stay there. If I need to top up, put everything there, the overlap, put it down there. Okay, and these are the front there. One would go like this, I guess. Uh, I don't even know how that would work because you need to be able to pull these things out to get what you need, right? So I don't know how it would work. Honestly speaking. Let me see that. And this one, let's see. But this fits in there perfectly though. It takes everything. It takes everything. Obviously it's big under there. It takes everything. So yeah, the problem would be how do I pull things out? But like that, everything fits. Everything fits like that. And what I was talking about is at the back there would have stuff, and then when these racks go over there, then I'll be able to put stuff on top of it and to get stuff from it. So you would find that all this upper space up there, it would not go unrecognized. I would be able to use it. It would not just be wasted space. Because these, in spite of the fact that these are there, you can see that they are not all the way up here. And all the way up here is space. You can put stuff up here. You understand? I'm not too worried about the back over there because they have a lot of wires and stuff. Okay. Man, let's see what I can do. can take a snapshot of that if you want to, for you to get this on Amazon. Really good stuff. Let's push it down. You have to remove this end right here, and you put this one in right here. Let me get this to push it in. This piece, you put it in there, and you just push, and you put it tiny bit at a time, like so. I'm gonna put in some stuff on there. This is stuff that is not my everyday stuff I don't really use all the time. Just some looking like. And to be honest, I don't have too much cleaning stuff. I don't carry too much cleaning stuff. So I'm just realizing that these organizers are just it's just there, like it's empty, which it can still take lots of stuff in there. So what I'm gonna do is add some of my organization back in there, because there's no reason that it shouldn't be in there, because there is ample space with all of my cleaning supplies. I use the stainless steel cleaner, and I use Pinoline. That Pinoline, I use it and I dilute it in some water. It smells so good. I use that for just spraying around and wiping. Now, just because of the scent. Now, when I want to disinfect with it, I have another bottle of it with some bleach in there, and very it's less Pinoline, definitely much less Pinoline, water, and some also Dawn dish liquid soap I put in there, and I use it. So between that, just spraying around with it, and it also with the Dawn dish liquid soap, when it's mixed with the bleach, the scent is different, but it still smells nice. You don't take the scent of the bleach at all. It smells so good with the Dawn, the combination. So I don't carry a lot of cleaning stuff, this, that, and the other, and so many different stuff, because I'm allergic to certain things. And this is the bleach I put in there. Okay, this is the bleach I put in there. I use chlorine bleach, because this bleach is way milder than Clorox. It's not as strong, and it's good. It washes the clothes good, it cleans good, it's for everything. So I use that, and it disinfects. So when I put some of that, I mix it with the Pinoline and a little dish soap in a bottle. That's what I have. I have both of them on my sink right now, and that's what I use. Cleaners that I had before is for COVID. Since COVID, I have cleaners. And this is for my stainless steel. This is amazing. It's for my stainless steel. So this is all of the things. Now, when it comes to me having any other things to clean with, it's either the barkeeper's friend. But before the barkeeper's friend, I would rather get Bonami. Okay, I rather have Bonami to clean with. That's for pots and pans, silverwares, and scrubbing your sink and all of that. This is really, really good. Okay, it's nice. And I also use Pine Sol. The Pine Sol bottle I have right now is really, really big. I've been having it for a long time now, so I'm not gonna stick it inside of it. For the floors, I have Murphy's oil soap as well. I don't use it very often because I like to disinfect the floor, so I don't use the oil soap very often. Or if I put the Pine Sol, I just pour a little bit of that in there, or sometimes I pour a little bit of bleach in the water. So I'm not big on all of those expensive cleaners that I can get done by having my own mix, you know, getting my own scent, doing my own stuff with essential oil and stuff like that. So that's what I do. That's what I do. So I don't need these for now. I'm not going to be using them for now, except for this, the bleach Bonami. I have bleach out already, so these I'm not going to be using at this particular moment. So what I'm going to be doing, some of these, I'm going to be folding some of these. Okay, these are all for the dishes. Now I should have less than these. Okay, I should have less than these. These are drying mats. I should have less than these, but I don't have less than these. Why don't I have less than these? Because I'm the type of person, I like to buy stuff and have it, and I think forward in advance, meaning that if something should go wrong, or one get dirty, or there's a means and a ways where I cannot get it clean. Then there is a means and a way that I also have. I have more. I like to have extra stuff on hand always. Extra towels, extra soap, extra. I'm the extra person, thinking in advance. That goes with groceries and everything else. I like to do that. I don't like to run out of stuff like that. Things have to be really bad for me to run out of stuff, and it happens. It happens to the best of us. Except if we are a particular place in life where we think that cannot happen to me, you know? But it happens to the best of us. So when I can, I just like to buy it and put it there for days in case those days ever show up. Then I'm ready. I'm ready to deal with it. I can manage, you know? That's what that is about. I'm just trying to get these things organized right now, because I thought I would not have enough space, but I do have more than enough space, and I'm so grateful that I have enough space that I can put these things back on the day, which is great. So I don't have to look for any space up there for it. It can just go back in there, nice and neat. I did not have the space like that before to put it in there. It was very complicated. I have my bottles. I have kombucha bottles. I'm not going to get rid of the kombucha bottles. I wanted to, but when I think about it, I will not be getting rid of it. I'll try to get the paper off of it, because it really comes in handy. It will come in handy. I have not used it for that, but I intend to start using it to put my tea. And when I say tea, I mean cold tea. I make Dr. Sebi's tea, all the herbs. I have them, and I make the tea, and I put the tea in the fridge. So far I have those jars that I bought with the lid, and I put it in there for me to just be able to keep it, you know, like just keep it for. Okay, so this is gonna be my dish rack organizer for the mats to dry it. So let me show you the dish racks, the jars that I use now for the tea, and what I intend to do. These are the jars that I use for the tea. Now these, I bought them with the purpose of making cold oatmeal, overnight oatmeal. It's cold, so I just call it cold oatmeal. It's cold, it's overnight. You put it in there and then cover it, put it in the fridge, and the next day you have no trouble. You have a breakfast. But it's not every time I feel like eating oatmeal cold, so there's that. So I also use it when I make the tea. I make a big pot of tea. I drink this boiled tea every day. I would make a big pot of tea, and then I would put it in the fridge. Now that particular tea, the flavor is, yeah, it's not that good. It's not tasting too good. So what I do is that I put it in the jars and put it in the fridge, and it's cold. So when it's cold, it's really cold, it's okay, you drink it. I drink it anyway, just like that. But the reason why I was gonna keep these kombucha bottles is because I buy kombucha and I never throw the bottles, because I find these are glass bottles and they could be used for stuff. So this is why I have collected. I have about, how many of them? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 of them. So this is 8 of them, so that's pretty good. I will just try to soak off the paper on it, try to get it out, because I wash it in the dishwasher and none of them seems to come out. None of the papers came out when I wash it in the dishwasher. I don't have a problem drinking in it like that, but knowing me, I would rather have it without any of the paper on it. Okay, it would look way better in my eye, and I would be able to, yeah, this is a nice wrap. This is a nice one. So yeah, I want to soak them. I don't know if soaking will help at this point. The paper is pretty difficult to come out at this point. Well, whether I take out the paper or not, I'll be using it to put my tea in and put it in the refrigerator, store it. But when I want it, I just grab a bottle of cold tea and I will drink that. That will be in my best favor. Now, when it comes to all of the stuff that I remove under the sink, some of them will definitely be going back under the sink. As you can see, I have lots of storage left there, and some of the stuff I don't use, so it will be there. And I'm happy that I did that. I'm really happy that I did that. What I need to do is to go through jars that I have, all of the jars that I have, and try to fit the covers on them. I have mason jars and I have all the random jars like pasta jars and stuff like that. Now I don't just have one. I have many, so it can make like a whole set. So the better ones, I'll get it. Little breakable jars. Sometimes you have a little bit of something left, you put it in there, put it in your fridge, or store it up. Or I use those jars for me to make antibiotics with the garlic and honey. For winter is coming, so I use that. I will continue. It's what is the time? It's 1:20 in the morning. I will continue to do this tomorrow. My son starts his first day of college on Wednesday, so tomorrow we'll have to get ready. He have very long hair and all of that, so I'll wash it and get him ready, comb and stuff like that. And then after doing all of that, I will have to come back to the kitchen and the jar situation with the lid and stuff like that. So I'm just leaving everything as is right now, so I'll just continue tomorrow when I'm ready. But I'm happy that I took the initiative and finally got under the sink together once and for all, and then everything can have a place. I believe everything can have a place. Some of the jars, that is where the pots and pans are, I believe they can sit in here as well. They can sit in here as well. So all of the things is about to get better.